Good morning, dear friends. You and I are welcome to a new day. The past is literally in the past. And all we can do now is to focus in the present, in the potential of the now. And today, we're going to end up this beautiful book. Right, Nippy? Yes. Yes. Okay, I got you. Okay, sit down. Thank you. We are going to talk with God. Emmanuel wraps up the book, The Mustard Seed, with a prayer. But what is prayer? Prayer is our conversation with God. Prayer is the sharing of everything we are with God consciously. It's a heart-to-heart conversation. Emmanuel today teaches us much in this prayer, in the way he communicates. He says, Lord, teach us to pray without forgetting to work. Teach us to give without choosing to whom. Teach us to serve without asking till when. Teach us to suffer without resentment with everyone. Teach us to progress without losing simplicity. Teach us to sow the good without thinking of the results. Teach us to forgive without conditions. Teach us to march forward without counting the obstacles. Teach us to see without malice. Teach us to listen without corrupting the subject. Teach us to speak without hurting. Lord, teach us to understand others without demanding to be understood. Teach us to respect others without complaining and claiming for consideration. Dear Lord, teach us to give our best without the execution of our own good, beyond the execution of our own duty, without demanding for recognition. Dear Lord, strengthen in us the patience that we need towards the difficulties of others, as much as we need patience from others before our difficulties. And dear Lord, above all, help us. Help us recognize that our own happiness, the greatest of them all, will invariably be the one that comes from fulfilling your designs, wherever and however you want. Today, now, and always. In this conversation with God, Emmanuel is also, no wonder it's a psychography, through Chico Xavier, to teach us to calibrate ourselves. If every morning we could read this, we would make less mistakes because we would pray and work. The other day somebody said, but I'm tired. Life is so many obstacles in my life. There are people who get older and they start talking about how many obstacles they were presented, and that's exactly what Emmanuel tells us here. Don't count the obstacles. Live the journey today, because the obstacles are only for those We're asked to go through tests. And we only go through a test or an exam when we are learning something. So it's an honor for us. In this message, we have everything we need to calibrate our day. Since we all heard Emmanuel's instructions, let us join forces and pray together, forming this current of light. Dear Master Jesus, thank you for teaching us to pray. And thank you for showing to us that God is loving, caring, kind, and nothing lacks. Thank you. We trust the goodness of life. And today we want to spend this day focused on the good. Thank you for your protection, for your kindness, for bringing us to a new level of understanding. We visualize ourselves being showered by your healing light. And we feel our loved ones receiving the same. Our whole homes enveloped by your great healing love. And spreading this love throughout the world, enveloping all the nations in kindness. We thank you, dear Lord, for the life you've given us. And we visualize healing baskets being delivered to the people who need balance the most. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful day. May it be a fulfillment of your designs, today and always, and so be it. It's good to talk to God always, and to surrender, and to keep things simple. As simple as it is, simplicity is a virtue. That doesn't mean we're not going to progress, but the finest things, quite simple, if we can just see them. Thank you, friends, for being with us at Kardec Radio this morning and every day. We wish you a lovely day. Thank you, John da Rosa. Thank you, Narciso. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Katia. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Leandro. A big hug to all of you. Right, Gisela? Thank you. And as John da Rosa is saying, each day, let us surrender. Let us surrender to God's will under every obstacle that stands in our way, making it so much easier to find our way. Thank you, John. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, friends. We wish you a wonderful day, and let us stay in tune with God, talking with God throughout the day.